I'm back with another advice video, or just a video, talking video, let's call it that. If you guys have any suggestions about what I should call these videos, where I just talk to you guys about like advice or experiences, like I have no idea what to call these things, but I'm here today to talk to you guys about guys that just aren't into you. Signs that a guy just isn't feeling you, isn't into you, doesn't like you like that. So as girls, we're gonna have times where we like a guy who doesn't really like us, and we know that he doesn't really like us like that, but we still try to force it. Like, you know, maybe if I spend more time with him, he'll like me, or if I do this, he'll like me, or just any excuse under the sun to say that if we just do that or this, they'll like us. But just plain and simple, sometimes guys just aren't feeling us, or the guy that we like just doesn't like us. Doesn't mean there's something wrong with us, just means maybe we're not his type. And of course, I know girls, we have a type, so do guys, and just sometimes we don't fit their type. So here are some signs that the guy that you like just probably doesn't like you like that. So my first sign is you start all the conversations. Now, you could think you're a very talkative person, or that he is shy, but if a guy likes you, whether he is shy or not, he'll most likely ask you questions. He'll, you know, come up with something. He'll try to say something to you. But if you're the one always saying, so what'd you do today, he answers, and then that's it. There's no responding to, oh, what did you do today? Or he really doesn't care. He'll ask you what you did today, but this seems like the conversation is forced. And once that small talk is over, you're usually the one that follows up with the next question and the next question and the next question, and he doesn't really respond how you want, give as much information as you want, or he doesn't take an interest in asking you questions, then that's a sign that he doesn't like you. Number two, and one of the biggest ones in my opinion, is he doesn't make time for you. Now, a lot of people want to throw out there, well, he's busy, he has 2 jobs, he has kids, he has school, he does this, he goes here, he has sports after. You make up excuses, but bottom line is, if a guy likes you, he will prioritize you somewhere through his day where he can talk to you at least, or see you. He will make it a point to see you or talk to you, no matter how many jobs he has, no matter how many jobs you have, no matter how many activities he has. He's not going to see you every single day, but he's going to at least try to talk to you as much as he can, or see you as much as he can. Even if that's only 2 to 3 days out of the week, you know that he is trying to prioritize you. Now, from experience, I can tell you that that is true. I've done this to guys where I don't prioritize them if they want to talk to me, because I'm not really into them like that. Now, with my boyfriend, he had 2 jobs when I met him, and I had 2 jobs when I met him. We literally almost had no time in the day to see each other, but he made it a point to try to make time or come up with things that we could do to see each other. So when he would come home from his first job, he would text me and ask me what time is my break, when do I get a break, or text him when I'm on my break. So then he would drive to my job, pick me up, and take me back to his house to go spend my break with him, or he would just chill in his car with me on my 15-minute break or my 30-minute break if we didn't have time to go anywhere, and we would just sit there and talk. He made it a point to see each other, where even if it was only for 15 or 30 minutes out of the day, with his 2 jobs and my 2 jobs, he made it a priority to see me, and I made it a priority that I would give up my lunch break to go spend it with him. Or he would say things, well, I work until 10 p.m. tonight, or I would say I work until 10 p.m. tonight, and he would be like, that's okay, you want to go for a late night walk with the dogs so we can talk? He made it a priority to see me. So if a guy really likes you, even if he can't see you, he's going to try to talk to you. You have a phone, he has a phone. What's the big deal that he can't just text you a few times throughout the night to make sure that you're still thinking about him? My third sign goes back to you start all the conversations, but it's more when you do start the conversations, he only gives you like 1-word responses, like, oh, how was your day? It was good. How about you? Or he'll just say, it was good, and then you have to follow up with another question. That also includes texting him, where you text him and he just gives you 1-word responses like okay, or just K, like the letter K, he'll just say K and nothing else, or he'll put ... and I'm like, I'm having a conversation with you. What? You can't have a conversation with one letter. Like, that is a big sign that he doesn't like you. Like, I feel the awkwardness shooting through my phone when somebody does that to me, and I just stop texting them. Stop texting them if they're not going to text you the way you want, or they don't text back enough. Like, if I'm guilty of this, not because I don't want to, well, yeah, I really don't want to talk. I'm not attached to my phone, so I don't text back as fast as people want me to, but if this dude takes hours, and then he went hours to text you back, and then he doesn't even come up with an excuse of why he didn't text you back for hours, like, he'll oh my gosh, like, it pisses me off. That's how much I don't like it. If I don't text somebody, I'd be like, okay, sorry girl, my phone died, so I'm texting you back. That is a legitimate excuse, but he just says, oh, I forgot, or I fell asleep. That's an excuse too, but if they don't give you an excuse for it, then that kind of throws it off. But more or less, they just give you a one-word response, or they just put the letter K, or LOL, or O. Like, there's no conversation back and forth. It's just you texting this person questions, and it's just annoying. So trust me, save yourself the annoyance and just get rid of that person if they're doing that to you, because they obviously don't like you. Another one, let's say you make it on the date, or just in general, this person is on their phone all the time with you. Like, let me show you. You guys are like talking to me, and I'm just, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I know, it was so stupid, wasn't it? Like, if somebody is like more on their phone than wanting to talk to you or look at you, then they don't like you. Their attention is not on you. They don't want to give you their full attention. Like, that is annoying. That is a sign that they don't like you. Another one is no eye contact. Let's say you go on a date with somebody and they're not looking at you. They're like looking at their food. They're looking over here. They'll look at you like no more than 4 times throughout the date, if it's like a short date, or they just in general don't make eye contact with you when answering you, or when you're asking them questions, or they're looking down at their phone while you're talking to them. Like, no eye contact is a biggie, because when you like somebody, you stare at them a lot, and when you do, you smile. You just can't help it. You really like this person. You think they're cute. You think they're awesome, so you're always smiling, and you're always looking at them. Even if you have to look away, you have to force yourself, but they know you're looking at them. So no eye contact is a big one. So let's say you are dating somebody, or every date that you go on, they always ask you to do 50-50. They never want to pay it on their own. As a guy who likes you, they feel proud to pay for things for you or take you out to feel like a man. But if they're always asking you for 50-50 on a date, that's not good. That means that they're not in love with you. They're not feeling you like that. Like, people who really like you, even as a friend, they'll offer to pay for things for you. Like, I offer to pay for things for my friends. Like, oh, you don't have the money, I'll pay for it. Like, instead of 50-50, or no, you can't have that because you're not paying. If a guy really likes you, he will pay. And when you get in a relationship, it's okay to do 50-50 on some days, but guys want to treat you. They want to treat you like a princess or a queen, or the apple of their eye, so they will pay for majority of things for you. So if somebody's always asking you to do a 50-50 on dates, that is a sign that they do not like you like that. So let's say you've been maybe talking to them for a while, and maybe these signs aren't that big of a deal. Like, maybe he's not texting you a lot, but you guys have been talking for a while, but he still introduces you as just his friend to his friends, his family, to people around them. That's a sign that he's not that into you. He says, oh, this is my friend Jasmine, instead of, oh, this is my girlfriend Jasmine. Like, if you've been talking to somebody for a while and you've already told them that you want to date them, or you are dating them, but they're still introducing you as a friend, they're not that into you. Another one is, let's say you call them. This is also dealing with text, but let's say you call them and they don't usually ever call you back. Like, they miss the call and they see that you called, but they don't call you back. Or I hate it when, maybe it doesn't bother me that much, but when you call somebody and they text, and like hours later they'll text you back saying, hey, what do you need? Why couldn't you just return my phone call? I called you. If they don't call you back when you call, then they're probably not that into you because they don't really see you as a priority to call you back like that. Another big thing is body language, you guys. You can really tell how if somebody likes you by how their body language reads to you. So you guys should really like look up things about people's body language. For instance, one body language is eye contact, where if they're looking at you, then they like you. They're interested in what you have to say. But if they're not, then they're not that interested. If they're not smiling, of course, I'll go back to what I was saying. When you like somebody, you smile a lot. You laugh at everything they say. You try not to. You try not to look at them, but they know that you're looking at them. If this person isn't smiling or doing some sort of thing like that, I know people think guys don't do those things, but yes, they do. They smile. They want to be close to you. They'll do any excuse to get close to you, touch you a little bit, have their shoulders touching you, something near you. Not like that, not in the down region, but I mean standing next to you, wanting to be near you, smiling. That is good body language that they do like you. If they're not doing any of that, then I would say that they don't like you. And then another one is they're not facing you. Like, I'm facing you guys right now. But if I'm like talking to you and I'm not into you, I'll be facing like this, talking to you. Like, people who like you, their feet will be facing towards you. Their feet would be facing towards you. Their body would be facing towards you. That means they're interested. They want to hear what you want to say. They want to be around you. But if they're not like facing you, even when they're sitting down, if let's say these are your knees, this is your knee, this is his knee. If you're not facing like this and he's not facing you like that, then he doesn't like you. If he's facing you like that, talking to you, he doesn't like you. So that's body language. Knees should be facing towards you. Feet should be facing towards you, not the opposite way. That means that they don't like you if it's not facing towards you. Another obvious one that I know a lot of young guys do is they'll talk about being attracted to other girls or liking other girls in front of you. That is a sure call, you guys. That is so obvious. If he's talking about Sally being so sexy and attractive in front of you, then he's probably not into you. If he's always talking about other girls being pretty and liking other girls, that is a so obvious sign that they're not into you. So those are really all my signs about if a guy is into you or not. Well, if a guy is not into you. These signs I would say are very obvious, but as girls, when we like somebody so much, we will ignore these signs just because we have hope in our hearts that this guy will finally start liking us. It doesn't work that way. Just think of it like this, girls. When a guy likes you but you're not into them, you do the same thing. You keep conversations short. You don't indulge in conversation too much. Hell, you wouldn't even give them their phone number, but even if you did, you wouldn't text them that much. Like, that good morning text that they give you all the time would start probably being a little bit annoying to you because you don't like them like that. So just be nice about it. If a guy doesn't like you, just move on. There are a lot other sexy guys out there. You will be okay. It is not that big of a deal. I'm pretty sure in a month or so you'll find somebody else that you like. And just take these tips in mind so it can save you a whole lot of drama and heartache just by keeping these signs in mind and just moving on swiftly to the next one. So I'll talk to you guys later. I hope you guys got some type of information from this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. You know, it really helps me because it helps other people see my videos by how many thumbs up it has. And let me know down below if there's a topic that you want me to talk about, and I will try to do my best if I know anything about it. So I'll see you guys later. Bye!